Hi, I'm Lynsey from Custom Cakes, and it's that time of year again where everything's going all festive. So if you're looking for something a little bit different to do this year, maybe for some DIY gifts, we have these Christmas cupcakes. They make perfect wee gifts. They're also really fun to make if you've got kids as well, and really simple to do. Okay, so we're going to make our sponge batter. So we need an electric whisk, a large bowl, spatula, sieve, 4 ounces of margarine, 4 ounces of caster sugar, 4 ounces of self-raising flour, and 2 medium eggs. So first thing we're going to do is take our margarine and just scoop it into the bowl, like so, and our 4 ounces of caster sugar, and that goes like that. So next we're going to take our electric whisk and we're going to whisk this in full speed until it turns nice pale and fluffy, so this will be noisy. So you can see the margarine and sugar is nicely creamed and pale and fluffy. And now the next step, we're going to crack our eggs into the bowl. So just tap on the side of the table and into the bowl. And again, we tap into the bowl. So we're going to take our spatula and just mix all this together. And don't beat it too hard, just take your time. So once the mixture starts to come together, you can see it looks a little bit split, but once the flour's added in, it'll become nice and smooth. So that should just about do it. So the next step, we're going to sieve our flour into the bowl. So we have a little sieve and our flour. We'll just tip this in and just keep tapping. That's just about there. So now with the spatula, we're just going to fold the mixture very gently. Don't over mix it or you'll knock all the air out of the flour. You can see it's starting to come together. You can see now it's starting to form a nice batter, and that should just about do it. So there we have our cake batter. So now we're going to fill our cases. So we have a muffin tray and some cases. And the muffin tray just helps to keep the cases in a nice shape. So we're going to take a big spoonful of cake mix and just dollop that into the case. So they should be just over halfway full. There we go. Okay, so now we have our filled cases. We're going to pop these in the oven. We just want to leave them till they get nice golden brown colour, and they should take approximately 15 to 20 minutes. So that's how you make your basic sponge recipe. And today, because we're doing Christmas cupcakes, we're going to use some nice festive red and green cases. And for these ones here, I do have some chocolate sponge. So all I've done with that is taken out 2 ounces of flour and replaced it with 2 ounces of cocoa powder. So now I'm just going to show you how to decorate them. So we'll start with the Christmas tree. So we've got one of our chocolate cupcakes, and in here all I have is some butter icing, and it's been dyed green. And at the end here I have a little star-shaped nozzle. Really simple. All we're going to do is just pipe a spiral on the top of the cupcake. So starting in the middle, lifting as we go, and there you have it, a little Christmas tree shape. So now we're going to decorate our tree. Okay, and we have some mini chocolate beans here. So all we're going to do is take a few of these and just decorate them around the tree. So we'll just pop them on and just dot them about wherever you think looks nice. And a little star that I cut from some sugar paste and painted gold with some food colouring. And we're just going to pop this on the top of our tree like so. So that's your Christmas tree done, so we'll just pop him off to the side. And now we're going to make one of our Santa hats. So I'm using a vanilla one for this. So all we need for this is the same again. We have some butter icing, and this one has been dyed red for the Santa's hat. So same again, we're just going to do a spiral in the middle, so not as big as the tree this time, just about that size. So now we're going to take just some plain coloured butter icing, no food colouring in this one this time, and all we're going to do is pipe a ring around the base. So just slowly turning. Like so. And another wee one just on top, just on the top. So now we have this product here, which is like a sort of sugar product. It's called sparkling sugar. Again, you can get this in most supermarkets or cake decorating shops, or you can use granulated sugar. So all we're going to do is take a little pinch of this sugar and sprinkle it around the white edging on the hat, and another wee one on the top, and that's you. Okay, so that's your hat. So now we're going to move on to the snowflake. So again, we're going to take one of our vanilla cases, and we have some butter icing dyed blue, and I have at the end here a wide star nozzle. So all we're going to do is pipe a spiral around the top of the cupcake case. So starting in the middle, all the way around. Oh, there we go. Now we're just going to take a bit of our sprinkling sugar again, and just a touch on the top, just to give it that frosted look. And here we have, these are just some snowflakes I cut out from icing using a snowflake cutter, and dip them in the same sparkling sugar. Again, you can buy ready-made products like these in most supermarkets and cake decorating shops. So all we're going to do is pop 2 snowflakes on the top, and that's our snowy cupcake. Okay, so for our Christmas pudding cupcakes, we're going to use a chocolate cupcake, and in here all I have is some chocolate butter icing. It's just the same recipe as a normal butter icing, but with cocoa powder added. So all I'm going to do is pipe a spiral on the top of the cupcake case. So just starting on the outside, big spiral. Now I know it doesn't look too appealing at the moment, but it will do in a minute. Okay, so now we're just going to take some white fondant, and again you can get this in most supermarkets, and a little bit of corn flour just for rolling out. So just lightly dust your surface, and we're just going to roll out our icing. There we go. So all we're going to do is just cut the icing for the top of the cupcake. So we're just going to do kind of a cloud shape. Again, make sure you have an adult with you or you're using sharp tools like this. So you can see we just have a sort of splodge shape. So all we're going to do is just pop this on the top. All it needs now is a little bit of holly on the top. Again, you can make these yourself from the same kind of icing, or you can buy these ready-made, and we just pop that in the top, and that's you. So we'll just pop this over here with the rest of our cupcakes, and there we go.